We are live.
Hello, everyone. My name is Delazar Slit, and today I want you to all be very aware. I'm an evil bastard. I love being the evil bastard, and that's all that I will ever be. So,
He says
in
while
a
laughing.
concerted effort, while I should be a nicer person, I'm not. Today is an uncanon episode of Raid T. Same setting, same day that we left off on. But let's call this one just, for lols, shits, giggles, and having fun. And, I don't actually remember where we left off last time, which is why I'm doing this. And I want to shake off a little bit of that rust. So let's have some fun, and, what's the thing that was happening? Oh, yeah, you all are getting up in the morning. The usual that you happen for every other time y'all waking up in this campaign. Starting a new day.
Hip hip hooray.
Well, not exactly a new day. But this time, you all hear a voice just say these words. I think we could have a new king. Or maybe old ones can disappear. But most importantly, collect your armies, build your groups. Oh well, farewell. And that's all you hear.
We're playing Bannerlord.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Like, am I literally supposed to make a gang over here?
Yeah, let's just get people into a corner.
Wait, does that mean we're all kings now and we're trying to kill each other?
Well, we never weren't. Well,
What
it
do you,
was
what
up
do
to
you
debate
mean
that
we
we
never
were.
weren't?
We might have been kings. We remember what was going
Oh,
on. It was never confirmed that we weren't.
I thought you were trying to say we never weren't trying to kill each other.
I mean, you never
It's kind of
know.
work. It's kind of work. It's like fucking with each other.
Okay, so we're all starting the factory, and we're trying to make armies.
No. I haven't spun the wheel yet.
Oh,
We're about to do this spin.
is this co-op or is this PvP?
That's up to y'all. But you just landed on. Ooh. Ooh. You landed on factory.
Yeah, of course we did. The best one.
Yeah. What you end up doing this time, because wait, Astral, are you doing new person or old one? 'Cause that changes how I had to announce it's happening.
New.
No? Okay. Astral, how old is this motherfucker? Let's see. 17? Okay, child labor at the factory it is. Anyway, Astral, you're at work at this factory. Tim, in this hypothetical situation, you and Jared, let's just say that y'all are showing up as you do, right? It's probably around midday, give or take.
Man, I wish I can kill some popo.
Some popo.
Astral says child labor laws are just suggestions.
They always do yearn for the mines.
What in the fuck?
The children yearn for the mines.
Anyways, going back into this, what do y'all want to do as what I mean, like y'all are there early morning? This is not the usual time y'all show up. You don't want to, like, I like to imagine it this way, right? Actually, I don't know what Astral's character's like backstory is. I've kind of forgot. You wake up from your bed, and as you step out of your bed, you just end up in front of the factory. Like you got
That's
teleported
not
effect.
troubling at all.
So where am I? I'm outside
What
the
are you gonna
factory
do
as well.
from there? Yep, you're all standing literally outside the
Tyler,
front door.
the fuck this isn't the shop.
The fuck, this isn't the shop.
Yeah,
Damn
so
it.
this is where. So yesterday, we were doing the main campaign,
Mhm.
and that's still today. Like in
It's
character,
always today.
everything that has happened to us.
But now we're kings, and now it says we have to make armies or fall.
I mean, if you
chance.
interpret it that
What was it exactly said?
I think I
Tyler,
remember that shit.
hey Tim, why you at
Damn.
the factory?
Why are you at the factory?
Why are you at the factory? It's just the meme of Spider-Man, everyone pointing at each other going, why are you at the factory? No, why are you at the factory?
How is the factory?
How is the factory,
Why
Belle?
is the factory?
Can you describe the factory to us?
Tyler, I don't know, I woke up here and not in the shop.
What are the what are we you know? What's the factory cooking?
Crystal meth.
God damn.
What's the
Bitches
rough?
be breaking bad.
Awooga.
I'm joking with shit.
It's just turned into a drug bust campaign.
Wait, us? Don't you mean Enterprise?
Either one.
Man, who the fuck am I supposed to get to follow me?
I become
Anyways.
the Arthur Morgan of drug empires.
I need y'all to do me a favor, okay? As you look over to the factory, it does kind of look different. It looks a little bit shinier, almost as if it was from a different time.
We're in the past!
We're in the past. There's time shenanigans squared.
Does that mean I'm younger or am I still 19?
You're 19?
Yeah, I was in the original
shit.
campaign.
One Piece DND.
God
off.
damn it, am I like 15 right now? My mom and dad might still be alive. Wait, no, they're dead, but my grandma's alive.
I wonder if we can meet ourselves. I immediately
Wait,
start
is
looking
my
at my
alive?
house.
So, how old is Jared?
That's a good question. 22.
Is my mom alive?
Jared, you flop on the ground, looking up, and you realize that things are a lot taller than you.
Oh,
Only
no.
to realize that you're in the body of a 2-year-old, and I'm sorry, Tim. You cease to exist because
Oh,
it was
fuck.
past 20 years.
Alright, well, I'll
Nah.
see y'all guys. Fuck.
Let me stop with all this bullshit.
GGEZ no re.
Okay, so I punt younger Jared.
Punt younger Jared.
Wait, you punch yourself?
In the face. Just directly, just like BAM!
I'm going for the 1-point conversion.
Okay. I'm gonna just like stop all this shit because I'm memeing. No, we're not time traveling on time travel because no.
Allow me to time travel with my time travel.
I'm not doing that because I don't feel like doing time travel on this with a side of more time travel. Not now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Time travel squared. We're going back to Back to the Future.
Can I get time travel cubed, please?
That for the next one shot.
Yeah. Time travel 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Anyways, you're outside of the place. The factory is still in pristine condition. It's not burnt asunder like it usually is. And
Well, that's not
it's
until
early.
later.
Yeah, and since y'all are here without having to do any of that leg room travel time, running over here. You're here much earlier today.
Like how early? Like 6 a.m. early?
I forget where it is. My timeline start.
Your timeline starts at 6 a.m. Day
Like
start.
y'all are early.
Because MP cheated.
MP didn't cheat shit. He left it on the screen.
Cheated.
Didn't cheat shit.
You did.
Didn't cheat
Don't
shit.
worry.
It's not even the full timeline. It's the timeline we already know.
Don't worry. Anyways. Sorry, yawning.
The yawning portal.
No, I'm just yawning into my mic, and I'm not sure if it came through or not.
Waterdeep?
I mean,
The
fair
yawning
enough.
portal.
You go
Water
into
are the
factory
deepest
or do you
canon?
leave?
You go into factory, and then you leave.
Or leave.
Well, shit. I don't know. The voice said something about raise your banners, raise your armies, new kings, and fallen ones.
These are all things that were not said.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they were.
Don't you gaslight me
Well,
immediately
yeah.
after you're done
What is
talking
my
about...
relationship between my character, local, and MP?
We all fought in
White
the
girl,
war.
I don't know you.
Two good answers. Two good answers.
Wait, what did Ash
Bitch, I'm
ask?
a local here.
Glass, what is...
No, I'm a local here.
Damn it, no.
No,
I'm-
you're an astral.
All of you need to shut the fuck up. So, are you going in, or are you going to go somewhere else?
I go into
This
the
is what-
factory.
Great. I don't know if you realize this, but things happen in this timeline at different times of the day.
Well, it's not like we're
So this-
not used to wasting time. We
Yeah.
spent like 4 days killing ourselves.
I'm gonna go try
Really?
and find the warden lady.
No, let's not.
I go back to my flower shop.
Okay, that you go back to your flower shop. You're going to the warden, and
Actually, you know
you're
what?
just going.
I just
I go
realized
inside
that that's
the
a
factory.
terrible idea. So instead, I'm gonna go to the diner.
Okay, so you go to the diner, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get
Is
the...
everyone acting in on these things or no?
I'm going to the diner, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so you
follow
leave the factory,
him.
go to the diner. Jared,
Where
you're
is my
going to
flower
follow.
shop?
Yeah, I'll go to inside the factory.
Where is your flower shop?
You had a flower shop?
You see, this is one of those things where you have to ask me before we start session about if
I'm
you
the
want to build it.
florist.
Florida's nuts.
You didn't say shit to me about having a damn building.
Can
This is
we
a
ban
conversation you should
local?
No.
And you shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry if any of my audible chewing is getting picked up through my mic.
I'll hear it yet.
Okay, good.
Fine, I go my flower stand, I guess.
I'm sorry, you're starting this campaign just like everybody else. Penniless and homeless.
Penniless. I have a home.
We're homeless?
You know what?
pretty
You're
sure-
right, you're right. Everyone else, you lose your homes.
I have home as well.
Oh, not my
No, that's all
mom,
Tim
not
had.
my grandma,
Tim had
not
that
my
all.
home. What about grandma's jewelry?
Tim lived in like a
How the
rented
fuck me
loft.
was raised.
God damn it.
How the what? How the what were you raised? Okay, we need to actually get back to a plot. Once you get to the diner, what the fuck are you trying to do?
I guess
Order.
I
the
lost my
usual.
home and my grandma's jewelry. I guess all I
Yeah.
got is my bastard sword and the clothes on my back.
I take a shot.
follow
I take
Tim.
a shot of. I take a shot like
Del,
of orange
can you
juice,
level
like
with
it's
me?
orange
What
juice.
the fuck are we trying to do here?
Well, Del gave
I
us two
dropped you.
options, and you chose to go into the diner.
Okay, he rolled for
Like-
where we landed, so that was also random.
So how about we go into the factory?
It's literally just like, hey, big ass plot position that normally y'all never make it to that place by this time of the day.
Fine, then I'll go into the factory too. Evaporate me from the fucking diner and send me to the factory as a water elemental.
Is this the
Yeah,
sunny
I
side
kill
of the
myself
sail
to
at
fast travel.
times?
I like to imagine that, like, the Minecraft, like, world border, it just fucking closes off and just starts shoving you back towards the factory. Like, the fuck back were you supposed to
The storm's coming in.
Storm's coming.
be? Shit just says, fuck you. Go back.
Go home.
Boundary box be damned.
Well, to the factory.
We step out of the
Anyway.
zone and we get a 5-second notice to come back, or else we die.
Actually, that would be funny. You just hear the voice as y'all are leaving from where the factory was. You're going back home, and it just says, "I gave you an opportunity to get to somewhere you normally could never reach. The time you couldn't reach. And you walk away." And that's all it says. As you all then enter back into the factory. Seeing people making machines and working on them. Mostly industrial, obviously. Working in assembly lines. Some people are working on cars. Some people are just putting things together overall. You see the foreman's office is still lit with some light coming from up there. The usual.
I guess.
Damn, this place is dirty ASF.
Could we go into the foreman's office?
Yeah, that seems like the right place to be.
As in the foreman that isn't the foreman. We just all call him the foreman.
Yeah. You do make your way up there, obviously. It takes a little bit of time, walk you up the stairs, and I would actually like to ask a question. I can see why Tim and Jared work easily into this. What the fuck is this Flourish doing?
Who is Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah, first, okay, let's start off by beating Tyler up.
What? What the fuck?
This guy's treating us like he knows us. Let's jump him.
I think he's just looking for a job, man.
Get
Jeez.
I sentence you to poverty.
I sentence you to poverty. No, that's heinous.
Yeah,
No,
Tim's rented loft. It was like subsidized housing, and all he could afford was a loft. He got evicted.
Nah, man, my house burnt down.
The poverty one shot. The poverty one shot.
Poverty one shot is insane.
Start
Tyler
with
said,
nothing.
Whoa, 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 where does this
Die
violence
with
come from?
nothing.
Also,
No,
we
no,
have
no,
no
no.
clue who Tyler is. Has Tyler been in this loop the whole time?
As far as you're concerned, you guys just warped here effectively. Like, what it looked like when y'all got out of bed. As you were waking up, like, you're probably still wiping your eyes and shit. You blink, you're in one. You blink again, and you're now there, just standing on. You're like, what the fuck? Just
God
Yeah, so
damn it.
Him and I are going to the foreman's.
I am so sleepy and so sick of this shit already.
White girl, I don't know you.
Meanwhile, Don Quixote got stuck in a well that local was in.
Of course.
Why
of
are
course,
we
of course.
voluntarily sticking ourselves in wells?
It's the safest place in a town about to burn.
It's probably an oil well.
Here, let me draw some oil. What the fuck?
Little
We probably
Timmy's got stuck in the well.
drink oil here.
So, we already add chlorine to our water in real life. A little bit of, gasoline can't be that bad.
Nah.
Oil's so good you can
It'll save
drink
on the
it.
profit margins. Okay, yeah. So
Tyler
Tim and
says, Tim, we went to school together. Quote,
I have suffered a
Shit,
lot of head
man.
trauma.
I don't remember school.
What? I didn't go to school. Nice try, demon. I pull out my weapon. No.
What the fuck? He didn't go to school. I don't remember school.
For sure, yeah. I don't know if Jared would canonically go to school here. I don't know if there is a school
I was
here.
gonna say, there is a school. It's heavily propaganda based, and also, Tyler's 17, Tim's 19. So this is the equivalent of someone going like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Aren't you still a junior?" And
Like-
yeah, but you graduated like 2 years before I did.
Also,
It's like-
how am I 22? I'm just gonna convert myself to Tim's age.
I believe the original story was that you did y'all meet in school or did you just meet each other after?
We just met
I
each other
just
after.
met this motherfucker.
Yes.
You met him.
I was gonna beat Tim up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
why-
like
and, like,
no, you
threw
did
him
the
through a
fucking
window.
Batman in the alley thing, and that's how
It
you
was
met
something
Tim.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, like,
yes, that's right.
You don't have to be so age at all. Like y'all didn't meet each other until like after Tim was probably out of fucking home.
Yeah.
And he was probably out of school by the time you got together to know him.
Yeah. Okay, so Tim and I going to the foreman's office.
So, as y'all make your way up there, you see the man who you'd seen earlier, small bull calf, kind of rocky looking cane, hunched over back, and he looks up to you all because he's a shorter man. And he says,
This isn't the foreman's.
This is the foreman's bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
for you to try to enter,
Something about birds. No.
could you tell me who are you? What is your business here?
We're here to see the foreman.
He's not the foreman.
I know he's not the foreman. I'm telling him what our business here is, which is to see the foreman.
He's not the foreman.
Fuck, you're right. What is he? We're here to see the owner. He's just always on site, so we think of him as the foreman.
I'm here because I'm with them, Tyler says.
We don't know
Who
this
are
kid,
you?
but he's just
We
here.
don't know him.
We don't know him.
So, the three of you are here because you want to meet a man.
Yes.
I mean, that's what usually people do.
He's in a meeting right now.
All right.
Dude, it's 6 in the morning.
Do you know when his meeting will be over, or?
About 30, give or take, minutes.
All right, then we'll
Okay.
just hang around until he's
Well,
done.
We could wait that long.
I'm
it's a good
also
plot.
looking for a job, Tyler says.
You're
You
still
are.
in high school, aren't you?
Yeah, we have child labor laws here.
God damn it! I forgot
That's
about
like the
those
one
child
law.
labor
That's like
laws.
the one law we do have.
That and no inscription users. Those damn inscription users, you know.
Yeah, those damned inscription users.
Bastards.
Nothing but trouble, I say.
Meddle with
Yes.
the fabric of reality, will you? Haha! Bullet.
Selling
Aha.
shitty flowers, that friend of the park, isn't a good business, Tyler says.
Yeah, everyone's
get 'em.
poor.
You never gave him a flower stand. Get him. No.
I admire your moxie.
I don't
In
have
fact,
that
I actually
stat.
very much enjoy putting you on a payroll. If you want a job, I can help you get one. It may take a little bit of time,
I shoved
getting
Tyler
through all
into
this.
the nearest
Your
parking
parents.
spot.
How old are you?
17.
I fucking turn to him and smack him on the shoulder.
17.
Hmm.
Is there a near wood chipper? Perchance. No.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh,
I don't know this person.
the older
They
man looks
know
over
us.
to you. His face just turns. And when I mean turns, like it looks like he's trying to see into you because he's like, what the fuck is he? What? As he then looks back to Tyler and says, I remember when I started trying to, get funding, get my money. It took me some time. But when it comes to getting ourselves equated with equity, it's never too young to start. If you're willing to work, we can find work for you. Something around here to be done. I'd say wait after till the boss man's done. And once that's over, I can try to fit you in after he tells the rest of you to do what you need to do. And he walks back over to where the door is, blocking
Okay.
the way.
So it's very strange how Tyler claims that he knows us. Because Jared and Tim know nothing about Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
So
So he's
I
like a
whisper
titan,
to-
right?
I whisper to Tim, grab him.
Motherfucker, you grab him.
Grab the child.
Grab the child. I don't like the words you're saying right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
I do not move. I just watch what unfolds.
Okay, you know how it says
I'm not a
Bumble.
child, I'm 17, nearly a adult.
Don't know that. 1 sec.
Parents died to the police. Damn.
Damn, police brutality. Shit. Mine got
I
by
mean-
the plague.
Brother broke into my room.
Astro, I read too many things of too much stuff that if I haven't really engrossed myself in it deeply, I usually forget a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. This is why I write down notes. And until I have something in an actual session, I usually don't write that shit down myself.
Tyler, did you put your name into the goblet of fire? Jared asked calmly.
The fuck's wrong with you?
The what?
Okay, so do you all just wait the 30 minutes or do you barge in now?
I'm waiting. Motherfucker killed me once. I don't want to give him a reason to kill me again.
Is that the same for you as well, Jared?
I apologize. My brother broke into my room.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mm.
When you said that the first time, I thought that was part of your backstory.
Oh. No.
I thought that was
my
feeding.
brother, my physical brother broke into my room.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
So again, local. Do you wait 30 minutes or do you bust in now?
As I was saying, I was conversing with Tim about grabbing Tyler to wait out the 30 minutes and also question Tyler. And as I was saying, do you know that scene where it said like, Harry, did you put your name to the fire? Dumbledore asked calmly, but like in the movie, he's like screaming it.
You think I fucking care for Harry Potter?
It's a known thing.
I know what you're talking about.
Nerd.
Okay, whatever. Basically, I basically just slam him against the wall.
Nerd.
I don't even watch. I watched 3 movies. It is a meme.
Nah, just nerd.
Thank you, Slayer. Thank you, Slayer. Slayer put it in the chat. Anyways, I do that to Tyler.
Which chat?
Who are you? D&D VC chat.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing I want y'all to understand. Y'all are like 2 to 3 floors up on a railed walkway.
That's probably fine.
I want to watch this
So,
idiot
are you doing
accidentally
In the middle
kill.
of the walkway, or are you gonna dangle him over the edge?
I'm hanging. This man is leaning against the railing right now.
Now, before we do this, I would also like to, keep one little itty bitty aspect in mind. Reaction speed. Tyler, what's your reaction speed? Does this man even get close enough to weave, or are you gonna weave his shit?
Probably not.
20.
Oh god. Gross.
His reaction speed's as good as mine.
I gotta check my combat.
16, so that's a 36. What's your combat speed? Local.
Definitely lower than that. Give me a second. Combat speed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to say
Maybe I
it.
active one of my inscriptions.
Maybe.
Say
Okay,
the
never mind. Yep, my combat speed's 19.
19 plus 5.
No, that's less. Okay, so we lose. Who are you?
So, as Jared turns to Tyler, he rushes forward trying to grab hold of him. Tyler to then avoid getting grabbed.
How do you know us?
Tim over here. Weave, weave, weave.
I punched him.
Homie just starts tweaking for no reason.
I know,
What the
right?
hell?
Oh, I'm sorry. A random stranger told you that he knows both of you. Is that not strange? Is that not a bit curious in a world where everyone's trying to kill each other?
Well, I would also say that, I don't know if you've made note of this. He didn't say that out loud.
Oh. Then why am I tweeting?
Yeah. That's why I'm questioning.
Never mind. I wait the 30 minutes. Okay.
I'm Tyler
That's
Duckworth,
why-
17-year-old. Tyler says,
Yeah, I don't know this guy.
kill him, do it.
Yeah, why boy? I don't know you.
Fuck.
Sorry, I'm looking at he didn't even say this. That's not the thing that he said. He was just saying that that's how he would know y'all.
This is your
and
inner
y'all
monologue.
tripping. Homie just hears everyone else's thoughts.
Inscription number 4. I passively hear everyone's thoughts, always.
Yep. Oh my god, the manager on that.
Yeah, no, that would actually suck.
Why you aggressive? Tyler yells at Jared.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. This has all been retconned.
I want to still let this be a matter of Jared turned around at least, and then just shot daggers of a look. He's like,
And
Because you can't
Tim
do all
looks
that
at
shit
Jared and
just
goes,
look
"What the
weird."
fuck are you doing? Why are you acting like
I don't
this?"
know. He's looking at me weird. Why didn't I mimic your voice?
I don't know why you made their voice either. You're losing your mind, Jared. I mean, I know we've been through a lot.
That I'm a kobold.
What the fuck? Okay, do we have an asylum in the city, Del? Some place where I can admit
Okay.
another person that needs help.
Okay, there is actually a good place to send them. It's called Black Crucible.
God damn it.
Oh, no. Just leave me alone.
Anyways, I'm about to take off my headset for a second. I need to go use the restroom. And when I come back, I'm sending y'all into the after 30 minutes because this has been enough bullshitting. I'm sorry.
Plan.
Wanna
Astro,
fight you,
you
ho?
really-
Tyler confidently says.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your reaction speed is 1 more than my combat speed. Yeah, you have a reaction speed of 20, you said? What? How much damage do you do, Tyler?
Two.
2? 20, right? $20, right? Monkey Pair, how much damage do you do?
I do with physical I do 15.
20, I mean.
With inscription I do 30.
Okay. Yeah, Astral can't hurt me.
What?
I have 20 armor in both stats.
Wow.
Astral does 20 damage.
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I do 20 damage. I have 20 defense and I have 20 magic defense. My entire stat is just 20. My movement speed's 15, reaction speed's 14, and combat speed's 19.
I'm gonna catch a body by the river.
Where you even got that defense?
You even got the defense.
I'm bulky.
From his speed.
I drink milk daily.
I drink
From his speed.
milk daily.
At least like half a gallon.
What in the fuck?
What a Saitama excuse.
That's why I have strong physical defense. I got hard bones. Calcium also has magic-related properties, which is why I have 20 magic defense.
I have none, but my mom feed me poison as a child.
What
Of course,
the
you would.
fuck is happening? Tim is caught in a crossfire of half a gallon of milk a day and parents feeding their child poison. I don't know how to feel about this.
Tyler backstory.
You know what? I'm going to cut all of that out so that I can get the plot rolling. That's your backstory.
No. The
It's
poor
getting-
old guy over here is like, what the fuck are these three doing?
Yeah, so Jared actually does 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, 10-kilometer run.
Yeah, no, we're not giving you the Saitama treatment. Anyways, what's actually happening here is, you see, our lovely business owner, our true entrepreneur, opens up his office, and another man walks out. White hair, sort of, not scruffy or straggly, but actually pretty straight and well-trimmed beard. His suit has little bits of red trimming through it, and he walks out and says, "Oh, okay. Hello there, young man. I'd hope you are having a lovely day. But there's something
Hello,
that
Mr.
definitely..."
Bossman, Tyler says.
And he looks over you and goes, "Oh, no. I am not the boss man. He is the boss man." As he points back to the man with the pompadour, another nice suit, and you realize there's something wrong about the guy who you saw first come out. One older man, probably pushing. He's not that much older. Hold on, let me look and see. I think I have it written down somewhere. He's probably like in his 40s, give or take, late 40s. Um, and he has something on his back. A glaive.
The fuck?
A guando.
As he says, I hope you all are having a great day, young gentlemen.
That's
Anyways,
okay.
I am not the boss here. I guess you could consider me a sponsor, but anyways. Goodbye and farewell. As he then proceeds to walk past you.
Alright. Bye. Have a good day.
Now, as you are all sitting, standing around on this catwalk, it's graded, you can see to the bottom, and you see everything going around you. And would you say you've all been paying attention to what's going on around you?
I mean, if them bickering is non-canon, then yes, I would be paying attention.
Always.
Yes.
Okay. As the man who walked out with the guando appeared, after he walks away, you may look over and see him, and you see him continue walking down the hall or down the stairs. When you turn back around, you only see that it's Tim, Tyler, Jared, and the man with the pompadour still on that walkway.
The old guy teleported away again, didn't he?
The old guy who was blocking the door, miraculously gone.
Motherfucker got shortcuts from Sans.
Whoa, where that guy went. Tyler says in surprise.
You don't know this guy.
Tim is too tired for this.
Mr. Gila looks at Tyler, then looks over to Tim and Jared and goes, is he another one of us and on the loop, or did you just bring someone extra?
We have no clue.
He's here for a job, I think.
He wants a job, so that would assume that he doesn't know about a touching movie.
What the loop? Tyler questioned.
Loop-de-loop. It's fine.
Loop.
It's fine. It's business lingo.
I have a question for you, young man. What is your name? As he's motioning towards Tyler.
I also have an alternate theory.
Tyler Duckworth. Tyler answered.
Okay, then.
Tyler, did you get a message in your head this morning? Or like a bad dream?
Did I, Dell?
Just like the other two here, literally you were waking up, blinked your eyes, and you're where you were asleep, opened your eyes again, and you were in front of this factory.
But did Astral get the message like we did?
Yeah, he heard all this. The same androgynous voice that always permeates as if it's echoing from not just internally but externally.
I think Sue. Tyler confused by the question from Jared.
So, our lovely Mr. Keela turns away from Tyler and asks Tim and Jared, "Did you manage to get any good information?"
Okay, I
Let us.
gotta ask though. Is this canon or is this not canon?
That's for us to figure out.
Since I'm not saving it, and I'm probably gonna just throw this out, nah.
Alright.
It takes place right after last session, but as far as this being canon or not, nah. I can do literally anything, everything.
Got ya.
Let me check notes real quick.
Can I play as both or Don Quixote just got stuck in a well?
He's in a well.
If you wanted to play as both, that's something we should have discussed before we got here.
I know that. Oh, okay. All right, you ready?
Me? We're talking to Monkey Pirate.
I'm talking to you for the guy.
Okay.
Okay. We know of at least 4 other kings, and we have located the explosive one with goo. There was no goo. I don't know
Explosives.
why. Yes.
I am.
What did this person look like? Where were they?
The guy who dismembers himself and then reassembles
What
himself.
is a king? Tyler questioned.
Can we lock him in the broom closet or no?
Hila sees Tyler continue asking him questions and goes, "That's... Think of this entire world or the city right now as a game. We're all participants in this game. Kings just happen to be more valuable players." Does that answer your question?
Huh.
Anyways, what were you
So-
saying?
Yeah. So we have located him, and I tell him where he is, or where he at least comes in, right?
Yeah, you got an approximate location.
It was like to the right of the place Sujo was running by.
He shows up
Very
over there in that area soon. Yeah.
Yes, we know where Sujo is. You know Sujo.
Sujo?
Hmm?
Who is Sujo?
You don't know Sujo. Other guy knew Sujo. We know another king. He goes by Sujo. He projects his emotions onto others.
What do you mean by project?
He's got flashlight
has-
eyes.
He has rainbow eyes.
So he shoots the beam of light?
Correct.
They
Which
project
makes you
emotions.
feel what he is feeling.
Oh, okay. So it is like an empathy thing. Sorry. Yeah. When you thought project, I thought he was like making what he felt into reality.
Mm-mm. No, projecting as in like your mother telling you that you did a bad job because you can't get a day up. Never mind. No.
What? Tim looks at you and is like, the fuck? The fuck? Well,
Jared
Never mind.
has trauma.
well, and besides that, we've also interrogated some people and found out that there is some kind of religious man who might be one of the other kings. We don't know a lot about him.
Wait. These weren't kings.
What?
These were the overseers. The moderators.
They're-
The moderator quest line.
Okay, but then why did you mention Flashlight Dude?
Because I forgot. No. Okay, let me try this again. I apologize. I have misspoken before. We think there is a bigger game
I'm very
than the king.
I'm very glad this is not canon. Because Pompadour now knows about flashlight
Why are
eyes.
we in a game?
Can't really lock this guy in the broom closet. No.
Because God hates you.
Because there's a Titan around-ish.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's a bigger game afoot, right?
Okay,
Is that what you're saying?
there is a larger game. So the game has the pieces, right?
Yes.
But there also has to be some sort of rules and people who abide by them. We believe there is 4 moderators. Shit, he's one of them.
4. Okay.
Shit, he's one of them. Shit, he's one of them. I should have read the notes better. He is one of them. Probably shouldn't be telling him this. Jared kills him. No.
I mean, none of this is canon, first. And
Yeah.
second off,
Okay.
I feel like this is okay information to tell him, just because if we kill all 4 moderators, then the game breaks, doesn't it? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah.
And at that point,
Okay.
then
okay,
everyone
I
can get out.
I can salvage this. I can salvage this.
Can you?
Okay. So we know of at least 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's a priest who's the head of a church. There's 5. There's a military man of some sort. There's dark, flowy hair with a crossbow. There's a businessman. Would you happen to know anything about that?
A businessman?
And someone with a pompadour.
Well, if you look at my own head, that would more likely be me. And wait, the way you're describing them, did you see these people, or were you told about this?
We were told about this, but we've encountered at least 2 of them.
Say Sujo. Could you describe what Sujo looks like?
Well, I think Sujo's
cool.
more of a king, a back burner thing, compared to the fact that we have the 4 moderators. I actually met one of the moderators, and I gotta tell you, I think that Crossbow Girl is a mean motherfucker. Alright?
This guy's a moderator.
Okay, who is a moderator and who is a king at this point?
That's a good question.
We know nothing.
That's actually what I'm trying to ask. I am a king. I was there.
You
But I
were,
need to know who's who.
so then
Well,
the moderators would be the shadowy figures in the back, right?
Yes.
Alright,
And
then
then that
Everyone-
priest.
Everyone. Mind if I speak?
Yep.
When we were all appeared in that bright glowy location, everyone was a silhouette of some sort. So I'm asking, what does Sujo look like so I can narrow it down?
He had cargo shorts, right?
yeah, cargo shorts.
And he was ripped as fuck. He's like 8 feet tall.
Is he 8 feet tall?
The
Sujo?
tall,
Yeah, like
he was
Susan.
tall as shit,
He
but
was tall as
Yeah.
shit. Damn,
He's ripped and has cargo shorts.
I fucking caught that man.
was that the guy with like the really long fucking scarf?
I don't. Wait. Yes,
Okay,
Was Sujo?
I think
the
so.
guy with the longest scarf. It's probably
Yes.
that bastard with the fucking red eyes. That one didn't seem like someone who'd be
That
too
one
intelligent.
was, his name is
Seraph.
Seraph.
Sarah.
He's
Okay
from the
then.
prison.
Okay then.
I thought he was chill, but he's a crazy motherfucker. He's the one who actually
Crazy
told
how?
us about the moderators.
He's the one who believes that there is moderators to this game.
Yes. Well, last time we found him in one of the resets, he just had a bunch of like town guards in a lineup, and he was like, "Come on!" And like one would come forward, he would beat that person to near death, and then would send them back to the back of the line. And then he was just doing that the entire reset until he decided to go outside and start hunting. He is a serial killing madman.
Or you could also see him as a pragmatist. I mean, we're all trapped in a game, right? Each one of the kings understands that, well, we have to kill the other ones. He's doing his best to prepare as much as possible before everyone finds out who everyone else is.
I guess that's fair.
Although, if he's willing to go through that with his means, eh,
It
We
means
know
madness.
we know where the crossbow woman resides at the end of the day.
I honestly don't
Or
know
where
if I
she
want to
was.
fight that bitch, because if she's responsible for what I saw out there, then she's got some crazy fucking inscriptions going on.
Oh shit! We should probably tell him what's out there.
Later in the cycle, you know how after the prison break and everything, they like evacuate all the people.
yes.
They don't get out.
They're
Those people get out to
They're
the
all-
farms and they melt. It was a horror show out there. It is a graveyard of melted corpses. And the only two people I found out there was a farmer who looked severely traumatized at what he had seen holding a shotgun in case whatever did that to them came for him, and the crossbow girl who shot me in the back with a bolt right before it hit midnight. Tell me, what is the purpose of shooting someone with a bolt and alleviating them to your location if you know you don't have enough time to kill them?
It was an inscription user that caused all the bodies. It was some sort of inscription that made the air noxious.
But it wasn't just one inscription. It was like multiple inscriptions used in a very creative and a very nasty way.
It was like 4 stacked on top of each other.
Okay then, so there's 2 rampant serial killers.
Honestly, I would rather fight
Another
Seraph
king.
than whatever did that to those people.
Okay then.
That was no ordinary inscription user. No
Honestly, I
single
saw that and
inscription
I
user.
thought maybe the Titan was prowling around near the farm. That's how fucked.
No single inscription user could take that much.
I do have a question. Okay.
Okay.
You say they shot you before the time reset.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to the likelihood of it being the same reason why I killed you in the past?
Maybe. That's possible.
To see if you come back differently.
Can
That's
I
true.
check his back?
Yeah,
I mean, do you let him check your back?
Yeah, I let him check my back. I don't think the crossbow's still in there, or if there's a lasting wound or scar. But I let him check
There
the back.
shouldn't be, but
I let him check the back.
you never know. No.
You look? Yeah. No, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Like, there's no wounds.
Del,
Honest,
how long Tyler been in the loop?
like 5 minutes, my guy.
Yeah, the way you talking, you've been new.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. You know, I feel like it'd be fucked up, but also it'd be neat.
It's not canon anyway.
You stay in, but as far as you're concerned, this is your first away. Like this. As far as we're concerned, this is Tyler's first. Just because I don't want to make up extra lore
I mean,
and give him extra backstory shit.
didn't the
So you
lore already lead that everyone was slowly becoming more and more awake to the time loop until everyone realized what was happening?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is canon that this would start happening, that other people that weren't aware would start to become aware.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, I already knew. And if you thought it, I've been new.
Yeah. Hila looks to the rest of you and says, I thank you for this information. And when this is over, I will try to compensate you to the best of my ability.
If we don't die.
I mean, if we can kill the 4 moderators, we might be able to all get out of this with our heads.
Yeah, the moderators are a priest. We know that one for sure. And a military man. We know that one for sure.
And maybe the crossbow girl. If not her, then she probably knows what happened out there.
Listen, I've been writing this stuff. Can I just make it so Jared cannot keep remembering things? So it's just there's a tiny notepad on his inscription that he just keeps overwriting.
That sounds so stupid.
Yeah, but Jared's stupid. No.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't.
Fine.
Now, if you want to write an inscription that just says you got a scrollable notepad that you can just use, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
I wouldn't. It'll make you cost more stamina. Just have a
I'm not-
regular
I'm not gonna-
notepad.
I'm not gonna die to notepad exhaustion.
You're gonna die to notepad exhaustion, and we're gonna laugh. Because it's gonna be ridiculous.
Anyways.
Jared brought a notepad.
What do you mean
Yeah.
I brought a notepad? The notepad gets reset every time.
Yeah, that was actually going to be the things like that would get reset.
You are right. It would. Damn.
Yeah, so my bad note taking is actually just not metagaming. And that's what we're sticking with.
But as it's all going down, you can see that the gears are turning in his head, and he goes, okay. It was me.
You're
There's
the.
Sucho.
Mm-hmm.
Seraph makes sense because of his silhouette with those baggy ass clothes.
I think the military man
There were the
might
other 3.
be the mayor. Just because he would be the one in the highest position of military power.
There was the crossbow girl there.
Yes. And she's either responsible for or might know something about the massacre outside the wall.
Fuck.
Yes.
There was a man protecting my door, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yes.
He isn't there anymore, is he?
No.
No.
What would you think would be the best way to moderate a game like this?
By watching the key players.
Have the moderators stay near the kings.
So you're telling me that old guy that teleports all the time,
He said a businessman. That was one of the moderators.
and the businessman just left your meeting room.
So if you, at a later date, also we spawn here now.
Yeah, we spawned outside. We don't know why.
I think the Titan's getting bored.
Probably. The religious man. The religious man was spoken about in the prison, so he's the moderator for Seraph.
Was there anyone else in the prison, or is it just seems weird to have? Why is
Sujo is also in the prison until they're all teleported out. So religious man
there's
could
the
be
moderator
keeping...
for the two of them at the same time?
Yes. But then who's the moderator for the crossbow girl? Unless she is a moderator?
She was managed to not get melted.
She did manage to not get melted, which is suspicious.
You said there was a military man?
A military man.
There was someone with shoulder pads and what I can only guess were the clanking sounds of medallions on his chest.
That's probably him.
At least it isn't Gwip.
Oh my god, if it was Gwips, I'd probably just give up the game now.
Okay then, so if the moderators stay near where they're supposed to, or near the kings, then that means that moderator is somewhere outside the walls of the city. One's in the prison, and another
Is
It's
in
here.
your factory. That's the problem, is the kings will constantly be moving as the game progresses, which means the moderators will start to move. The only moderator that will probably stay in position is the one outside and the one in this factory. Considering I don't know if you really leave the factory during the game, as you keep trying to get information, he'll keep trying to follow you.
That doesn't account for Cujo though, who watching him.
I don't think.
The person in the
I
prison.
mean, wait a second. What if the moderators aren't supposed to just keep us in line, but help us to get to where we are? I've known this man for years. He's helped me run this company. He's helped me get to where I am.
Then maybe they're not just here to make sure you don't break the rules, they're also here backing the ones that they like.
Okay, then.
Which is
Then
probably...
that means that
They're not here to stop the kings from cheating, they're here to stop the other overseers from cheating.
that doesn't make sense. If they're all set by the Titan, wouldn't that mean they're trying to enforce what the Titan is trying to enforce? But what does the Titan
If
get
you
at?
have 4 people that all follow a king, are each and every one of those people wanting the same thing, or do they want different things that they all believe is best for their king?
That doesn't add up.
I don't know. But you said it.
3 mods, 4 kings. There isn't another room for another moderator.
Is there need for one, though, considering the religious man kind of takes care of 2 of the kings? Seraph and Cujo.
No, that's really what he's saying. Because you just said 4 mods, but that doesn't make sense, like, adding up wise.
Oh, I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
if there's
Yeah.
4 and then there's... It was like an example, you know, of, like, saying that they can all work for the Titan, but not necessarily want the same thing as the other.
That would make sense. We were told that we were chosen because we all represented different ideals.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a business capitalist. Seraph is a anarchist, I can only assume.
Cujo has feelings, which differs from the rest of you.
Wow.
Okay, let's think for a second. You said Studio has feelings? What does that mean?
That was half a joke.
Okay, then
It
I'll just
doesn't
shut up then.
make sense for it to be anarchy, because anarchy is clearly Seraph's thing. Anarchy and freedom are practically the same thing.
How do they express it then?
One through extreme violence, the other through pacifism.
Okay then. So those two are two ends of an extreme. And if I'm one of these extremes, is there another one who's opposed to me?
What are your extremes?
You're a businessman, you believe in capitalism, so your opposite extreme would be
Oh, I got it. Karl
communism?
Marx.
Communism?
It's not that I believe in capitalism. I don't care about the actual money. I just want society to completely grow. I want the undisturbed push of our industrialization. We should actually be incorporating inscriptions into our work, into our creations. It would be
You're a progressive,
Naturalist.
which means your opposite would be
Or
a conservative. Like the military man who put his own son in prison for having an
no,
inscription.
the military man is a moderator.
But then who is the military man moderating? Whoever is next to the military man as a king is your opposite. The military man is the moderator. Who is near the military man who could be a king?
I've already rolled that down to being just a crossbow girl who's out there.
Yeah.
Is she a moderator?
I
or
said
is
the
she a
naturalist.
king? We still don't know enough.
I mean, either way, it's those two are both out there. So one of them is the moderator, one of them is the king. And seeing as you found out what happened to a lot of those people out there, you can assume they don't like the people from in the town a lot, do they?
Yeah.
No, they do not. There's bodies and bodies, man. Piled high.
Who the fourth mod again?
I think there's only
Where
3.
Here,
Okay.
I'm gonna list
Crossback.
down all the important people so far.
Okay.
Okay, let me raid team note. Okay, so we have Pompadour,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the businessman. That's the mod.
Mr. Helicist.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Ujo plus Seraph. And that's who's watching them?
Religious man, I believe.
Yeah, religious. religious man. We have naturalist and military man.
Also, wouldn't the priest man want to be out of prison to watch over them better?
And they're both in the prison, so I feel like watching them outside the prison's a bit of a.
That's actually something we had brought up. The mods were, watching them as the game started. These mods have been around for years.
Yeah.
So,
So the question is, where
specifically
do the
children.
mods go
okay.
after the beginning of the game? Because that's not the first guy that guy has disappeared. He usually disappears after your meeting ends, it seems. Or at least...
Yeah. I thought this man's meeting didn't come until the afternoon when we got here.
Yeah, but this whole day has been
Yeah.
shifted backwards because we ended up at the factory from the start out. But it's still only 6 a.m. Well, I guess 6:30 now.
Yeah. No, by the time you got here it was 6, then 6:30. It's probably around like at least 7 by the time this conversation keep going.
So Don Quixote isn't even in the well
Yeah.
yet because he's not even in the city.
Yeah. The way that this usually happens is you learn before that his his meeting happens earlier in the day. And then you know that I'm just gonna call him the dude with the gray cane. Gray cane leaves and comes back whenever people are around, kind of. He just kind of dips out. So he's not really consistent.
So he
But
could
he's done on multiple times at different times.
come back at any time. And we have no way of knowing when, except for the fact that he will be here right before your meeting.
Yeah.
I feel like it's strange how Sujo and Seraph have one person watching them.
Well, they're both in the prison, so it's not like they have freedom of movement until the game begins. They might not need another moderator.
2 ideas backed by the same person seems tad strange.
Also,
But-
who the fifth king?
Mm.
Well, we're not exactly sure how many kings there are.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what my notes show is that Seraph, Pompadour, and Cujo definitely kings. And then there's the crossbow girl who's kind of like, I can't tell if she's a moderator or a king. But if you're right, and that crossbow was to see if I'm a player or another one of the non-players, that's not an action a mod would do because a mod wouldn't care.
Or would know.
Yeah, or would know, exactly. But if she was another king, that would make sense. She's trying to see if I'm another player. She's trying to gather information, something a mod wouldn't need to do. So I'm thinking that we have 4 kings. Seraph, Pompadour, Cujo, and the crossbow girl. And then we have 3 mods. The religious man, who covers Cujo and Seraph because they both start in the prison. The businessman, who covers you, Mr. Pompadour. And then the military man, who I think is covering the crossbow girl. Which might explain why all those escapees
Didn't
died.
we started out with 5 kings?
It was under debate.
We never knew how many kings there were exactly. We've just been trying to figure out how many kings, who are the kings. This is the most information we've had at any one time.
And here's one little thing I want to say. Right? You can basically form a political compass if you took all their different ideals, right?
Yes.
Mm. Okay, so
What's the last position on the political compass?
Conservative.
no, that's military man.
He's a moderator.
If you have the north, the east, the south, and the west.
Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so it's if we go
Who is extreme neutral?
No.
There's no extreme neutral. What the
Centrist.
fuck? Oh, well.
A centrist.
Wait, so we're
I mean-
actually going for extreme neutral?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the only position left. If you're going for 5 kings, there would be a
That's
centrist.
that's like ordering an extra medium.
I was just saying, like, that would be the last place. And, well,
Are we the neutrals?
I mean, kind of. We don't really, like, point into any specific thing.
Not having an idea
hardcore.
is not an idea.
yeah. Okay. You know what? You've all seen how this web of bullshit is growing and contracting
As
and
all
squeezing
three
and all that shit.
Dawn, Jared, and Tim are neutrals.
I'm going to just drop the lore because I don't feel like doing this shit. Well, I'm not gonna drop too much. Main thing I'm gonna say is this, right? You see the 4 positions that you already know, right? Wouldn't that mean that there's only one other option? Status quo.
Status quo. A country crossbow
Everyone here
wielding.
wants something to change.
Okay, so I
Ah.
pulled up the first map that there was.
Mhm.
So, businessman is authoritarian right.
Wow.
Or,
Okay, I'm not
sorry.
actually based off of legit political compass. I'm just saying that, like, they're all
Oh.
for, like, literally, Sujo Seraph would be opposite ends. Anatrist versus Heliquist.
Okay.
Like, those would all be, like, opposites. Each one of these kings so far has had a direct opposite,
Mhm.
but they've all wanted change in some way.
Yeah.
So the only option left is someone who doesn't want change at all.
That makes sense.
And for the sake of this not being DM retconning shit and or just giving you info, I'm going to give the nicest explanation I can. And you know what that's going to be called? Heliquist said this, not me, Del. Yeah.
Got ya.
So in character, this is him just straight up saying, like, okay, if I'm one, there's someone out there who basically tortured those people out there, so they definitely don't like the people from the city. The other 2 are opposed to each other, so there's a high likelihood someone's opposed to me. And you said there's 5 kings, so that means that the only other option would be someone who wants the status quo to remain the same.
Tyler. No, I jumped Tyler. No.
God damn it.
Someone who
Start
remains
fucking
the
attack.
So,
not Mike Tyson.
Yes, Grandma is obviously the last king, of course.
I don't think it's Mike Tyson.
true neutrality. Mike Tyson grandma. Get yourself some friends, dearie. God damn it.
True neutrality.
That's why she was so fucking
OMG,
tough.
we're geniuses.
We figured it out. I knew there was something up with that grandma. I fucking
It was the
knew
dog.
It was the dog. The dog's her moderator. The dog is
Wait
the
a
Titan.
minute.
The dog is the Titan.
Del, we've cracked your case wide open.
We figured it out.
You know what's sad? Y'all were so close to the sauce, and then you started adding all this extra shit. It's like, what the fuck
We
were y'all
crack it like a
doing?
nutcracker.
Okay.
Let's roll it back a bit. Let's
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
it back. Let's roll it
The
back.
grandma's just a
Okay.
grandma. Sad.
Who would want it to remain the same?
Okay, enough joking.
It's
mean-
not the warden, because it was already established the warden isn't a king.
I almost want to say the mayor, but isn't the mayor, wouldn't be they the military
Mayor is
person?
military man. It isn't us because we're a lot of
Okay.
people.
Wait, do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Hila looks over to you and goes, I can give you for certain. That's not the same military. The military man is not the mayor.
Then the mayor would be the
Oh,
person who
really?
wants things to remain the same. I mean, he's so fanatical about it, he got his own son in prison just because he had an inscription.
Oh yeah. So
the mayor is a king, and the military man is probably his right hand or something.
who's the naturalist?
The naturalist is the crossbow girl.
But then who would be your moderator?
Is there a fourth moderator?
If there was 4 kings,
But now we're assuming there's 5 kings.
You need, for us 4, you could say we had to be cultivated to want change. But for him, he's just gonna do the same thing no matter what.
so the mayor doesn't need a moderator.
They can predict what he's going to do because he's always going to do the same thing.
Or gun whip is his mod.
No, Gwip was already confirmed not to be anything special.
I mean,
Thank
she
God.
can wield that many gun whips. That's pretty special. That's pretty Eldritch Horror level special. That's pretty fucking Titan looks at that and dies special. Honestly, I wouldn't fucking even bat an eye if she just went and killed a Titan. Just one quick fucking gwip barrage. That's her.
Okay, so we have Pompadours being watched by the businessman, Sujo and Seraph being watched by religious, Naturalist watched by military,
Yes.
and mayor.
And the mayor. Which would be the 5 kings,
Who's like,
the 3
Need to be
mods. That's like all 8 of our figures, I think. I think
Yep.
I think we got our bases covered.
None of it's canon.
None of it's canon. That's the best part. Is that none of it's canon. So all this information is meta streamed into our skulls because we're too dumb to figure it out any other time.
Why do you think I did this? it didn't take y'all too long.
It took us 2 hours to get to this point too. Del was 100% right to do
Is this the lore dump session?
This is the lore dump session because we needed it.
I need y'all to.
Uh,
I need y'all to shut the f up and just listen and speak.
oh god. This is a good lore dump
Also,
session.
another thing. Gila's gonna look to you and say, if you could continue to give me more information like this.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought you were capitalist, but now knowing that you're just like into like people progressing and having better lives and getting inscriptions not taken down and myrtleized in the pit, yeah, definitely think that the best case scenario is we get rid of the mods and maybe kill Seraph because I don't trust that guy.
What are your thoughts on gay rights? No.
And kill the mayor.
And the mayor, yes. Seraph and the mayor.
Why do you
and
want to kill the
mods.
mayor? What'd the mayor do?
He literally imprisoned his son for his entire life
Oh, yeah.
in a pit of oil.
Yeah, that's what the mayor
And
did.
crossbow lady.
We don't know enough about Crossbow Lady yet. We don't know exactly what she stands for. Like, she hasn't spoken to us exactly what she wants.
The message was quite clear.
You're not even sure. For fuck's sake, you're not even sure if
If she was the one that did it.
Right? She could literally
like
be
you're not
innocent
sure.
of all attempted crimes. She could have literally just been hiding in the trees and saw what happened. Until we speak to her again, we do not have all the information. But once we speak to her, we have a good picture of what's happening. We just need to get strong enough to be able to kill the mods.
Yeah. Or the kings. Or either one.
I'm opting for the mods.
Yeah, because
I feel like the
'cause it would
mods
be
are a bigger
really,
problem.
Really suck to kill Joe.
The problem is we still need to
Or
figure out
instead-
who the religious man is and who the military man is.
yeah. So, religious man, military man, great. Hilo looks to all of you and says, I understand the plan right now is to kill these moderators. But the man who I know, who has been by my side for all these years, I'm not sure if I would be willing to kill him.
Alright, do you want to convince the warden to go kill a religious man and we can just jump your fucking, like, bodyguard?
I don't think the guy
I'm
wants
not-
him to die.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I don't even want him to die.
Alright, but think about it this way. He's a betrayer to the entirety of this entire city, and he can just teleport for no fucking reason or sound or anything. And that's sketchy as fuck. So,
You will have inscriptions.
I mean, yeah, they have inscriptions, but those inscriptions require things. They require a tip-tap, a click-clack, a fucking mouth sound, something. He just disappears out of the blue.
It could just be something invisible.
What? It's got to be something. He's got to clap his hands. He's got to stamp his feet. He's got to do something to activate it. Otherwise, he would just be teleporting always, constantly. Fucking
No, yeah. but
swallow.
you could, like,
Fucking
you
just
could totally-
spickles up some spit in his mouth, swallows it, and that's how he teleports. That's his activation
No,
condition:
you-
is swallowing
you
his
could
own
tap,
spit.
You could tap your tongue to the roof of your mouth 3 times.
I mean, maybe it could work. You need a high battle IQ to see that shit before it was gone. So I guess that would make sense, but I don't know. I get
It
where
also
you're...
does help that it also does help that every time he's disappeared, it's whenever you're paying attention to something else.
He waits for that. He waits for
When
that
you,
shit.
when you take your eyes off of him as the activation trigger.
Also, I just say that he disappears. Notice if he's actually gone.
He just turns invisible. And he's just like,
Yeah. Can I get some like silver dust and spray it around the room?
where the fuck are you getting silver dust from?
It's a factory.
Tell me who... Yeah, a meth factory.
It's not a meth factory.
To be fair, I said people were working on cars here, so like,
So even
Yeah.
still, it's not
I
silver
pick up some
dust.
metal
It's like...
dust.
Fuck, yeah.
I pick up some metal dust that is laying around on the ground and I blow it into the room.
Congratulations, you gave Tyler lung cancer.
Hila looks over to you and says, "What the fuck are you doing to my office?"
I was looking for invisible people.
Fucking goddamn. That sounds horrible.
I swear, I'm not crazy.
I swear I'm not fucking bonkers. Don't send me to the fucking Black Crucible.
I'm not
Because we
going
don't
back.
have money
I'm
for an
not going
asylum.
back.
I'm not going back. You didn't even go to the bottom.
Starts right choke from glitter going into his lungs.
Metal fragments. I think that
Some
was a
days I have-
productive session.
What do you mean? Don't you want to continue?
I'm tired.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta go.
No, don't you want to continue on a session where I can retcon everything?
Where nothing's canon.
Where nothing's canon. Where you learn everything. And you can't know any of it or you're metagaming. Congratulations, you lose.
God damn it, a sewer situation.
Sewer situation, no.
We got caught up on the
Damn
rules. We're all
it!
good. Okay, now time for Dell to loop us back into the original time loop. No.
You do the
Okay.
loop-de-loop.
And as you were doing this stuff. Hila looks to all of you and says, okay then. If this is the case and things have been changed slightly. You know what?
Right?
I'm sorry.
Don't.
As in a split second. Sorry, let me choose one of his motherfuckers. You see a man open the door to the office. Lightning pouring from his hands as it blasts across the room.
Derek
you are
kills
now
himself.
We all got murdered?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't even get to roll reaction speed. That's some fast-ass lightning.
I mean, do you want to roll reaction speed? I mean, I can.
I
Lightning.
don't believe it will matter. Honestly.
Dies from glitter.
Dies from glitter.
I inhale the rest of the silver fragments.
Honestly, I
No,
just jump
like,
out the window.
Y'all are saying you're done with the second. Y'all said you're already done, so I was just like, and we all died.
And
Yay!
rocks fall, kill everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's a non-canon session. I could just fucking say, whoop-de-doop-de.
Whoop-de-doop-de, bitch. Alright, ending this.